Okay, guys. So according to Hot New Hip Hop, Ben J says that Tinashe may have been in Legacy's head. So that is one of the reasons why the group broke up. Though it seems like forever ago, the New Boys haven't been out of the hip hop limelight for that long. They scored some big hits earlier this decade with tracks like "Tie Me Down," "You're a Jerk." However, their untimely breakup means that fans more than likely won't get to hear any new music from Ben J and Legacy anytime soon. However, in the mind of the former, a certain R&B singer may have had a hand in the group's demise. In an in-depth conversation about the group's past on VLAD TV, Ben J stated that Tinashe, who was dating Legacy at the time of the breakup, could have been a negative influence along the way. Tinashe, she was always in his head, Ben J explained. I'm not sure. I'm sure she was all in his head telling him he was better than me. He don't need to do this kitty shit. He goes on to say that all of the teen-centric fare that she seems so waist deep in with Nickelodeon would make her a huge hypocrite at the end of the day because she called his work kitty shit. Um, on that interview, he just kind of looks up and he says, I really hate that bitch. I mean, it was so unexpected. I was like, whoa. It was really, really funny, though. While that may have been one of the reasons for the band disbanding, that wasn't the only factor that led to the two central rappers going their separate ways. Apparently, there was some scuff involving Ben J and the group's hype man from back in the day. He refused to pay for a checked bag prior to boarding a flight. They had like some legal issues. So it was just a lot that led to their demise. But Ben J definitely thinks that Tinashe had a huge part in why the group broke up. Jen, what do you think?
Um, I mean, I can definitely see it. I think a lot of times when you are in a relationship, you do want what's best for your spouse or your partner. And if you do see someone that doesn't isn't on their shit, and you feel like they can do better, and maybe that was her mistake by telling Legacy that he was better. Because I thinking about it, New Boys, Legacy definitely was the star of the group, and I even
Yeah.
forgot up until seeing the video on VladTV.com what Benji looked like. So
I
um,
know, yeah, me too. I was like, damn, he's looking real bad right now. Like, I mean, not like he was
right,
looking real rough. Like, wow,
right.
you know.
I mean, he didn't look like he was just strung out on drugs, but I mean, you could
No, he
definitely
didn't
tell
look
it's a
bad like that. He just looked like he's gotten really like aged like
humble.
10 years.
He looked humble. Yeah, like he definitely looked like he was not, and it's not like no shade, but it's just like he didn't look like he was a rap at once upon a time like a rap superstar.
No, he
And
looked like a regular
I
working
remember
man.
when Yeah, and I remember when they talked about it, and I had commented. It was on the Shade Room. They had posted it, I believe. It was either on the Shade Room or Vlad TV's Instagram, and I commented. People were coming back, and what I had said was, she might have been telling him, like what's tea, like what I'm saying, with her growing up in the industry and her still being here, obviously. What she said in her vision still worked. It's like, and people were trying to say like she should not have been telling what to do with their careers or telling Lindsay what to do with his career when she only has had one hit. But it's like the girl still making
Jane, you sound like a robot right now.
she's still putting in videos. I don't know. Maybe I should turn down my mic. I don't because
You
I
good now?
continue to. Okay, but yeah, I just don't know um with that whole situation if ultimately I would put all the blame on them. I do think a lot of times when you do have these groups, it's egos, and with them being huge so young, because You're a Jerk was a big deal. I remember it started a whole movement, a whole culture. I remember like
Right.
people were not um, open to even with them dressing, with the whole skinny jeans and all that.
Yep,
Like they
yep.
started that, and now it's normal. It's normal to see a guy wearing skinny jeans. You know what I'm
Leggings
saying?
and
So
shit. Jeggings,
right,
for real.
exactly. Um, so I think it could have been, with her influences, with her wanting to see her boyfriend do better, And on top of that, just their own egos in general and not thinking straight and, finances and saving and blowing money. It's a lot to, that may cause a demise. But you can't get mad at somebody for wanting what's best for their spouse because I feel like a lot of times, people may come into a situation and they may see someone that they're dating, someone that they like fucking up, and the people that they are around fucking up, and I don't think it's wrong to let them know like what it is. Like if you want to be a better person, like you gotta let certain shit go, and their friends may not be okay with it, but guess what? You know where your heart is at, and obviously, I don't see Tinashe out here looking crazy. Anytime people talk shit about her, even with this, it's like that video is posted maybe a week ago. She has not came out. She dropped a video today on your ass.
Over.
Yeah, she just came out with a new song with Offset. It's like she don't even like how she moves. It's just like you can't hate the girl. Like you can't. Like I hate that her music has not connected, with a larger group of people. But it's like she clearly is a star. Like she's beautiful. She has a decent voice. She can dance her ass off, and she just seems so personable. You know what I'm saying? And whatever the reason, she's not working, but she's still being consistent, honey. She's still putting out music. She's still touring, and he's talking about what once was. So he maybe should have took heed to her advice. But how did you think about it?
I thought it was crazy. I was just like, oh, okay, well, then I had to look who it was. I thought that was like the same like Tinashe from like Bad Girls Club. I was like, what? Like she was up there like slamming pans with her hands and shit, and ain't that her name?
You're so ugly, Tinashe.
Oh,
I'm gonna need before you say anybody's name. Like I just need you to pronounce it or ask me. Like
I thought it was her. I was like, she was.
Because you said you was like Ben J. I was like, even with these guys, you like Ben J. I'm like, girl.
What Benji? What is his name?
It's Benji.
Oh shit, my bad. Shit. Look like Ben J. I seen the interview and I was just like, wow, like that's he really don't like her. Like the way he just looked up and was like, I hate that bitch, yo. Like, whoa, did it shock you? Cause I was just like,
no, I mean you could definitely tell the frustration. I feel like a lot of times, people are like that with their friends, Well,
yeah.
I would not say like good friends, but people that that tend to be cancers in your circle and your spouse lets you know what it is. They don't like that shit, like because they may have been having this person feel that they are this way and having them doing fucked up shit. They want people to continue to be a horrible person with them, but when you want to see growth, they're not going to be okay with that, So.
Right. Damn, that's deep. I really love that. You got.